Hello you lovely lot, my name is Max, welcome back to my YouTube channel and another Nottingham Forest player profile. As has been requested by a couple of you guys in the comment section, we're going to be taking a look at one of Nottingham Forest's most recent signings, Brandon Aguilera, giving a bit of profile and substance behind the player and giving you guys some insight into what kind of a player he actually is. Before we do that though, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single player profile, tactics and transfers video or the return of the match previews. And with that being said, let's start talking about Brandon Aguilera and exactly what we're going to be getting for £400,000. Brandon Aguilera was born in Aguilera in Costa Rica, which is about 30 miles away from the capital of Costa Rica, San Jose. He would start his senior career off with Carmelita before being quickly snapped up by Alajuelense, I think that's how you say it, one of the most successful clubs in Central America, 30 National League titles over the course of their history and one of the most successful clubs domestically in Costa Rica. The deal that has actually brought him to the City Ground is in the region of around £400,000, which I believe is around $2.5 million local currency, with his deal set to return him to his homeland on loan to get further first team experience before apparently linking up with the under-23s next season when he joins the club full time. Now obviously stats for the Costa Rican league are pretty hard to come by, who would have thought, but I did manage to find some good data viz from Liam Henshaw on Twitter. He's a guy who I reference in quite a lot of my videos, but I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description to this video. Go give him a follow because he does some great stuff, and without this data viz he's done, I probably wouldn't have been able to do this video. Now when Brandon Aguilera is compared amongst players in his position in the domestic league that he plays in, he ranks particularly high in possession, on the top 20% for deep progressions, which are passes completed in and around 20 yards of the goal, as well as fouls won, suggesting that he's a player who possesses a lot of threat in the final third. And his attacking numbers look really solid as well, being above average for non-penalty goals, shots and completed dribbles, suggesting someone who's already a pretty high profile winger or attacking midfielder in his domestic league who has some room to grow, but for 19 years old is doing very well for himself. Let's now touch on his style of play, and I'm going to be referencing a great interview done by Jamie Martin on his YouTube channel with Costa Rican football expert CRCFutbol, who profiled what we can expect from the player in the future. So I'll obviously leave a link to that in the description below. Go check it out, and also go check out the rest of Jamie's videos as well, they're great. So Brandon Aguilera is a very technical midfielder, more of an attacking midfielder who is naturally left-footed, who loves to drift in from these right-hand side positions, carrying the ball and looking to create threat in the final third. From the highlights I have been able to find from him on Twitter and on YouTube, what I'm really struck by is his left foot. He really is just a very solid technical player on that left foot. He loves getting these sorts of deep crosses into the box towards the back, stick cutting on that left foot. He's also done work in and around sort of the left-hand side of the pitch, gets good balls into those kind of areas as well. And he's really good from a dead ball as well, got a good corner on him, got a good free kick on him. And in general, that technicality that he's got, you can see really sort of flourishing if he had some physicality to his game. Now at national level, he has been predominantly playing in a 4-5-1 system for Costa Rica. He's got about 3 or 4 caps for them, I do believe, and his ability to receive the ball out on the right hand side really helps sort of spread play forward, pull them forward on the counter attack, which is the kind of side Costa Rica are, and his ability to drift inside into the half space doing these little mazy runs is really quite mesmerizing to watch. He's really, for a big guy, he's about 6 foot, I think. He's really good on the ball and technically very solid. Overall, I really don't think I've been able to actually do service to Brandon Aguilera. I think you really have to just go watch his highlights on YouTube, listen to Jamie's interview with CRCFutbol, and you'll get a really good understanding of the kind of player he is. Again, I don't think I've quite done him justice, but the highlights and the principles that I sort of found were that he's a very solid technical player. He's left-footed, predominantly left-footed, doesn't like to use his right foot too often, and is someone who loves to drift in from that right-hand side, looking to cause problems, getting balls into the back post, also drifting over to the left-hand side where he's also equally as dangerous. So there you go, there is a short little player profile on recent signing Brandon Aguilera. Apologies for some of my pronunciations in this video and the lack of intel I really had on the player. Obviously getting data and highlights from the Costa Rican league is fairly difficult, so a lot of what I was watching was from international football, which obviously isn't necessarily the most indicating way of seeing a player. So again, apologies, it might not be up to the sort of standard of my usual videos. If you did enjoy it though, by any chance, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell. It'd be greatly appreciated. It costs you nothing, but it really makes my day when I see lovely comments on this video and the subscriber count going up, so please consider doing that. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend, Reds. I will catch you later.